Hello everybody, and today we have another double feature in the Red Sun series. We have, first of all, Chronicles of Rodrick, and also Chapter 4 of Red Sun. They're both, they both go together. This is kind of like, Chronicles of Rodrick is Chapter 3.5, kind of, that's how I'm going to think of it. Then we have Chapter 4, which happens right after this. And yeah, shout out to Severe Edge 3436. No, I need to check it. Severe-Edge 6343 for getting these out so quickly and giving me so much content to read. And yeah, so we have another double feature. I'm gonna have a whole playlist of all the Red Sun chapters in one playlist by the time this is up on Friday. And yeah, this was actually out yesterday, and I'm gonna be reading this. This is going to be coming out on Friday. So yeah, I'm getting it to it 2 days after, which isn't too bad by my standards. So yeah, getting a more consistent upload schedule. But yeah, thank you so much for the support on these guys. And if you guys hit the subscribe button to help me reach 1K, I'd really appreciate that. The support has been insane, and I really appreciate it. I think we get to that big 1,000 soon enough. So yeah, anyway, let's get straight into it with Chapter 3.5, the Chronicles of Rodrick. Saturday. I should probably start with how I got in this situation. First of all, let me get something straight. This is my actual handwriting. I usually make it look bad on purpose so people expect less of me, but since this is just for me, I'll make it actually look nice. As for the drawings, yeah, I'm just stealing Greg's style. Can't draw nearly as well as him, so I'm just going to imitate his style. I think it's kind of neat, actually. About 2 weeks ago, my family disappeared, with the exception of my younger brother Gregory. By the way, all this happened in Chapter 1 and 2, so go watch those now. And 3. Yeah, I think. This picks up right after Chapter 3, so yeah. Anyway. I tried my best to toughen it up. God, I hope it worked. We were trying to leave Plainview, go explore, and maybe meet up with a group of survivors, but we failed. The Grouts attacked. Yeah, that's why I decided to call them Grouts, because they kind of look like the grout between bathroom tiles. Pretty clever, you know. One of those fuckers dragged me into the woods, nearly tore off my leg too, but I luckily managed to break free. I don't think it noticed because it just kept on galloping deeper into the woods. After that, I decided the best thing to do was just go back home, since I figured Greg and Shrug would do the same. Oh, if you're wondering what I'm writing in, I stole one of Greg's spare journals from under his bed. He had a lot of them. It's kind of concerning. Anyway, I'm going to go to sleep. No, first I'll make myself something to eat, then I'll go to sleep. Yeah. Sunday. Greg hasn't come back yet. I'm actually getting worried about the little twerp. I hope he and his baby hippo of a best friend are okay. You know who did come back, though? Bill. He and a couple other members of Loaded Diapers stopped by today. More than Mr. Heffley. They were covered head to toe in mud, which was pretty sick. Make a good album cover. Like all of us lined up to go together covered in mud. That'd be cool, I think. What was I writing about? Oh yeah, Bill and gang. Apparently, they're part of a group of survivors down at Slacksville, and they were over here looking for survivors. They offered to take me over, but I told them I couldn't. My little bro is missing after all. He said Greg is probably already dead. I hope not. He might be a wimp, but he's got a little fight in him, I think. Fighter. I told him to come back in a couple days, and if I'm not dead, then I'll go with them. That was good enough for them, and they sped off looking for others. Maybe they should have picked out a better car. There was a fire tonight. It was kind of far away, so it was hard to tell what exactly was on fire. All I know is that it attracted all the Grouts in the area. Monday. Still no Greg. I'm hoping he's okay, but sooner or later, I'll have to face the facts. I know that Greg is capable, but still. Not much happened today. I just made myself something to eat, watched some movie on the portable DVD player, and slept. A good day, honestly. You know how I said not much happened today? Well, ignore that. At least 5 Grouts broke into the house. Don't ask why I'm in my underwear. I'm currently in the basement, hiding and preparing. My arsenal hasn't been raided, thankfully, so I should have no trouble cleaning them out. Tuesday. I got all of them, except one. He's a tough bastard. Nearly killed me a couple hours ago. Luckily, I distracted him with Mom's bedtime box. Call me crazy, I think he's the same one that attacked us a few days ago. The one I shot. I didn't know animals could hold a grudge, but he picked the wrong rockstar to hold one with. I'm finishing it now. Let me tell you, he was one tough son of a bitch. He ate my bullets like popcorn and hit like a baseball bat. A metal one, too. He even threw me across the room once. Almost flew out the window. But just as he was going to eat me, I shot him square in the eye. The bullet went right through his brains and out the other end. Finally, it was over. I'm bleeding everywhere. I'm trying to make sure it doesn't get on the journal, but holy crap, Saving Private Ryan got nothing on me. Sorry, Greg. Wednesday. I blacked out a couple minutes after my fight with the Grouts. When I woke up, I was in a van with Bill, Ward, and a couple others. They came for me around noon, and I tell ya, I'd rather die than give these guys up. but he couldn't pay me $1 million. I wonder if bands can still get popular in an apocalypse. Oh yeah, kind of bleeding out. They did what they could, but they said I need to see the Slacksville doctor. I never seen Bill drive this fast, and he usually goes double the speed limit. Oh, I almost forgot. Found an old picture of me and Greg back when he was in 6th grade. Yeah, I think he was a total dork back then. He's definitely toughened up. Oh, that's a nice picture. I like that picture of Devin Bostick and... Dude, I don't remember the Greg's actor's name. I'm a fake fan, but I love that picture. I love all the movies. I should talk about them sometime. Anyway, blacking out again. I saw the Slacksville doctor. First of all, Slacksville is doing pretty well for itself. Walls, giant floodlights for the night. They even had currency. The doctor said everything was fine. Some disinfectant, some stitches, and I was good as new. My future is looking up now. I hope one day I could find Greg, but until then, I'll take what I can get. Thursday. Holy crap, some scouts just came back saying they saw a small skinny kid and a chubby kid together in a car about 30 miles outside Slacksville. It's gotta be Greg and Rowley. Don't worry, little bro. Loaded Diaper is coming to the rescue. And now we have Chapter 4 of Red Sun, which picks up right after. Thursday. I'm not sure what happened exactly, but all I know is that me and Rowley ended up passing out in Mr. Gupta's car. We probably would have died if it not have been for the Loaded Diaper fleet. Speaking of Loaded Diaper, Roderick is alive. When I asked him how, he said I could read his own journal, which I didn't feel like doing. At least not right then. Apparently I'm in Slacksville. This is where a lot of survivors in the area have been rallying to, which is probably why Plainview is so empty. Let me tell you, it's changed a lot since my last trip here. They built walls around the entire town, with people patrolling them 24/7 to make sure none of the grouts get in. Yeah, they call them grouts. Pretty sure Roderick came up with it. We were using the same trick Rowley figured out so people could patrol the wall. It was only effective for an hour before more mud needs to be reapplied. Because of that, only the guards are allowed outside during the day. Yeah, Roderick has his own place now. After Bill vouched for him, he was given his own residence, which is pretty cool. It's not the case with everyone, though. Roderick just got lucky. 1. On the first day of every third month of this year, Slacksville residents shall elect 7 people to make up the council. 2. You must be 13 years of age or older to run for the council of Slacksville. 3. A Slacksville resident cannot run for council twice in a row. 4. Every day the council shall meet to discuss issues and ideas created by or afflicting Slacksville residents. 5. The council shall make or approve no laws that conflict with any of the previous laws. 6. Slacksville residents shall vote in the Capitol building from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. on the first day of every third month. 7. All Slacksville residents shall treat all other Slacksville residents, regardless of age, race, or gender, with basic human respect. 8. Do not go outside past 6 p.m. or after 6 a.m. unless authorized. 9. Any outsiders are to be detained and evaluated by the council unless a Slacksville resident vouches for them. They had a whole list of laws, but they're all really basic stuff. I guess those are the laws of how the government works and you should be kind and stuff like that. The only one that got me was the last one. 10. Any Slacksville resident caught breaking these laws will be exiled, no exceptions. Guess I gotta be careful around here. Friday. Roderick decided to grow out his facial hair. I don't know if that's a good idea, though, because yesterday he got a 5 o'clock shadow by 3. Maybe that's why Roderick and his Ben carry around shaving cream cans. I met the council today. Well, sort of. I saw them in the Capitol building, which is a repurposed pizza place, and we got to look at them. As much as I'd like to run for council, the next election is until December, and we're only halfway through October. It's nice not having to worry about grouts, other survivors, or food anymore. Slacksville has a couple of farms, and if we need to, we have a couple of scavengers that patrols the areas around us for food. Safe to say, life is looking up. Saturday. I should probably explain what happened to Rowley. For whatever reason, the council didn't trust him, so for the past couple days he was under evaluation. But he was released today and ordered to live with me and Roderick, since we were the only people he knew. I overheard a couple of the guards saying the grouts have gotten more aggressive from hunger. That makes sense. They must have picked the local wildlife clean by now, and without people cut out in the open, they have nothing to eat. Hopefully the council thinks of something to keep us safe. Slacksville is cut into 7 different sectors, each one with a specific purpose. Sector 1 is farming, 2 is energy, 3, 4, and 5 are living space, 6 is the market, and 7 is government. All of this surrounded by a 12-foot wall, and in all honesty it's more like a fence, but they try their best. It works against the grouts at least. I think it might also be electric, but I'm not brave enough to test it. Sunday. Some new Roderick news. For one, he's finally figured out his facial hair. Now he's just got a mustache. But more importantly, he's been selected by the council for the next scavenger run. They're impressed by his performance while saving me and Rowley. Apparently he was vital in that mission. It might be rough not having Roderick around for a couple days, But I'm sure me and Raleigh can do without him. Besides, it's only for a couple days. Monday, Roderick left today. He and a few others I didn't recognize. He should be back in a couple days. Me and Raleigh were assigned to work on the farm. They said that sending the miners to work at the energy plants was immoral or something. That's fine with me because farming can't be that hard, right? It was hard. We were working in the dark, so it was probably just it was so hard to do the job well. Oh my goodness, I'm dyslexic. Which we were told was crucial. It was probably just bad luck or something because I think I was the only one having any issue. Either way, we just finished up. The sun will be up in a couple hours. Can't wait for a good night's sleep. Tuesday. Well, fuck. Grouse attacked, and a lot of them. A whole damn army destroyed the fence. A few of them definitely got fried, but the rest were peachy keen. We tried to defend. We did our best to stop them, but all we had was gardening tools. The guards had their guns, but they were killed in seconds. Hid behind a large rock and prayed the grouse would ignore me. It was a bloodbath, to say the least. It only started clearing them out when the sun came up, which obviously presents another problem. Great. I'm trying to make it to one of the supply sheds so I can wait out the sun. I think the ink on the page is melting. It's so damn hot. I made it to the shed. I can't find Raleigh. I looked where I could, but nothing. I'm so thirsty. The sun is like a sponge. It sucks up all the moisture. And there's just blood. End of chapter 4. Alright, that was cool. Chapter 5 will be up when it's out. So yeah, I'll post it then. Anyway, like and subscribe like always. Hit the bell not to miss out any uploads. And yeah, thank you for watching.